that would be concerning and maybe set a precedent moving forward.
If you have plans to be outside, you might hit a couple of these little passing showers.
A drug bust and a few arrests made. Look at what they hauled in here.
Howdy.
How do?
Happy May.
Happy.
And good morning.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Can you believe
May
May
1?
1st? Yeah.
It's already, okay. Well, wasn't it like just Christmas, I swear? Like
It really was.
flying by.
know.
So welcome to the Plus, everybody. 9 News Now, clearly ready to go for you on that Monday of yours. And so May is starting off, look, the April ended brilliantly with a Sunday forecast that was fantastic. And looks like May is beginning that way as well. Look at the sunrise over Baton Rouge.
I know, and we dropped some in terms of the temperature.
Yeah.
We dropped to 58 at last check.
Wow.
But how about we check in with Dr. Steve Caparata to find out what we're dropping to and what we're going up to today. Hey, Steve, good morning.
Good morning, Liz. Yeah, I'll show you in a moment. 57 now here in Baton Rouge. A little bit cool this morning, but you can see bright sunshine already. A few clouds trying to work their way in from the north, but we should enjoy mainly sunny skies today. 57 Baton Rouge, Gonzales 59, Hammond 56, New Roads, Macomb 55. So it's kind of a comfortably cool start. You might want some long sleeves or a little jacket getting out the door. Won't need it very long though. Temperatures will rebound quickly. Upper 60s by 9 o'clock, mid 70s at noon. Highs today topping out in the low 80s. Sunshine throughout today. Still sitting around 80 degrees at 6 o'clock this evening. So you can see a few of these little high clouds have been streaming in from the north this morning. Those won't impact us very long. Certainly not going to produce any rainfall. We got one storm system kind of spinning over the Great Lakes this morning. That one's going to start to shift out to the east eventually over the next couple of days. What we're tracking is now a developing storm system out west. Not going to move a whole lot over the next couple of days, but by late this week it heads in our direction, and that'll bring a return of some rain chances. Here's a look at that on the European model. So we jump ahead to Friday, Cinco de Mayo. Start out in the morning, largely dry, but by the afternoon, here we are 3 o'clock Friday, scattered showers and storms breaking out across the area. As we get into Saturday morning, should start out mainly dry, but by the afternoon, here we are 4 o'clock Saturday, scattered showers and storms. And Sunday, we'll do it all over again. Starting out mainly dry in the morning, but into the afternoon, scattered showers and storms. So almost a summer-like pattern as we get toward the end of the week and on into the weekend. Rain amounts looking modest. Weather Prediction Center right now generally showing rain totals coming in under an inch over the next 7 days. Could certainly get more than that where we get some of these storms, but not expecting rains to be a huge issue. So Friday, as I mentioned, Cinco de Mayo. If you're going to be out hitting a happy hour, one of the parties around the area, we'll need to keep an eye on things. Could be some scattered storms around from the afternoon into the early evening. So at 5 o'clock, I've got rain chances around 40%, temperatures in the mid 80s. Those rain chances diminish through the evening. It'll be warm if it's not raining. Low 80s at 7 o'clock, only into the upper 70s by 9 o'clock. Today through Thursday, we're largely going to keep it dry. Temperatures start to slowly warm up. Low 80s today, mid 80s tomorrow and Wednesday, upper 80s Thursday, right on into the weekend. But as I mentioned, Friday on into the weekend, scattered storms also moving on in. And next week, no big changes. It's going to be almost that summer-like pattern. Highs in the upper 80s could hit 90 on just about any given day from this weekend on into early next week with a few afternoon storms possible. It's 7:06 with an update now on your Monday morning commute. Here's Johnny.
Thank you, Steve Caparata. Good morning, everybody. Starting to get a little bit of a late rush hour start this morning. We are starting to see that, though, now finally coming out of Denham Springs. You start to back up at Pete's Highway right across Range, and then again at the O'Neill Lane area, and that's where some of our slower traffic is on I-12. In and through Denham, we have a few, 1 to 2 light cycle waits on some of the intersections there. You can see the interstate there. This is Old Hammond Highway right here, Florida Boulevard at O'Neill, and we take you out toward that same area with our interactive traffic map and drive time cameras. This is a DOT camera at O'Neill. You can see the brake lights right past O'Neill as you approach Millerville, and then from the Airline Highway area to the Jefferson Drusilla area, then a little brake tap, and right past that overpass as you make your way closer to the 10-12 split. This is the 10-110 merge here, slowing down bridge traffic just a little bit, and 110 southbound traffic just a tiny bit right there at the merge. All in all, things look pretty good this morning as you make your way out. On this first day of May, 7:07 news headline time. We go back to the Studio B, and we go back to Liz and Matt.
Johnny, thank you. And it is a busy Monday at that.
It really is, and we start with this. The headline this morning, we're told folks in Ascension Parish working a fatality that involved a man on a bicycle.
We received an update from Louisiana State Police just about 30 minutes ago saying a bicyclist was hit and killed while traveling along LA1. Exactly. Let's pull up some details for you right here. So State Police letting us know that this is an active investigation. Around 1:30 overnight this happened, Matt?
Yeah, so what they're telling us is it's right there, LA1 north of LA18. So the Donaldsonville part of Ascension Parish, for those familiar with that. MacArthur Williams Jr., 53 years old, on the bicycle when he was hit. Now, the investigation is still going on, obviously, and they take their time with something like this. Toxicology, blood was taken. Toxicology tests will be administered. That's standard, obviously, right now. So as that investigation pushes forward, we'll let folks know what's going on. But yeah, a very, very difficult way to start for a lot of folks there.
Another story to really hurt your heart here. We needed to be on the lookout for a missing 1-year-old baby and a mother here in the investigation. Gosh, you look at that face and you can't help it but wonder where this baby is. This is 1-year-old Bradley Livers Jr. Let's get you a look at him and the person that authorities say that he may allegedly be with, which is his mother.
That's 18-year-old Anya Owens. Now, according to deputies out there, they say that the mother was a visitation, right?
Yeah.
And apparently took the little boy, the 1-year-old Bradley, from his father's house in Hammond after a visitation. So visitation was allowed, but kept the boy beyond visitation. And this was last week. The boy's father, because of that, then made the report apparently to law enforcement. They have now sent out this alert with these pictures asking all of us to be on the lookout.
Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff's deputies believe they could actually be in the Baton Rouge area. So as we get more information, maybe details about a vehicle, maybe a license plate,
I need that.
that'll be really helpful. But right now, have a look at this mom and this precious little baby on your screen here. If either of these two look familiar to you, please get in contact with authorities. His father sure would like to get him back home safely.
We've made it easy. We got the stories up at WAFB.com and the 9 News app. You can share them right from there. But let's get these faces in places that we can do some good here. From that to this, one person in critical condition following a shooting along a road, Liz. It certainly has been in the headlines recently. Another
shooting happening on Geronimo Street. This one happening Saturday, close to kind of Navajo Street, if that seems familiar to you. So that's where the crime scene is. We're told this happened Saturday, April 29th. Not sure about the morning of Saturday, April 29th. We're just told that a male shooting victim was found with some life-threatening injuries. We're still working with Baton Rouge Police to find out the condition of that victim this morning. They still needed information here. Any little details or tips that can help them figure out why this person was shot and who did it.
This is just, it seems over the last week or plus, just the number of shootings in and around Baton Rouge, certainly in Baton Rouge, it seems like it's kind of exploded. And then when you get to this particular part of the world, from Geronimo to Dayton Street as well, and a couple more, it just is a lot going on. And so everybody involved with this, from investigators to community leaders to those that really would love to kind of squash this if you can. So make that phone call to Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP. See if you can't help them get going in this direction. But my goodness, the headlines recently. A lot of shootings going on.
It's a lot. It is a lot. Let's also talk about other things happening.
Yes, pull it back a little bit here.
Yes, some good things happening in our part of the world. So this week, coincidentally, is National Small Business Week. So it's an opportunity to highlight all of the mom and pop shops, a lot of local businesses, and in the capital region, the Baton Rouge Entrepreneurship Week is a great time to find out some resources about how to better your business, especially when, a lot of folks are going up against big corporations.
Sure.
How do you make your business stand out?
With a good brew.
I see what you did there. Hey now.
Is it too early?
It's not too early.
It's never too. I mean, it's
not for brew.
No, not for brew. Brew. Baton Rouge Entrepreneurship Week. That's kind of right there in the title. So our Kelly Hubbard was live with some of the folks this morning, talking about what this week is going to entail, who it's about, who it tries to focus on, getting people together and letting them know maybe perhaps some of the resources that are out there, how folks were able to get it done in the first place, hearing from those who've done this and have been successful. Now, I want to be a part of this. How can I be a part of this? This is one of those places that they put everything under one roof, under one tent, so to speak, all week long, and they've turned it into almost like a festival atmosphere, right?
That's a good way to describe it.
It really kind of has turned into that, which is what they would like it to be as well, Brew Week. So if you want to see what this is really all about, if you are looking to maybe perhaps start your own kind of thing, but I don't know where to begin, Callie's laid out the story right there. It's waiting for you at WAFB.com.
Details. Get involved. Get in.
Yep.
Oh, hey now, today we're
right.
looking forward to Governor John Bel Edwards. Obviously, we've talked a lot about this being his last kind of year of his tenure as governor.
Yeah.
He's going to be the guest speaker today at the Baton Rouge Press Club, and we anticipate him to kind of outline what he expects to come out of this year's legislative session.
Yeah, where are we? Week 3, 4, I don't even know now, but here we go with the legislative session as that pushes forward. So he has some things in mind that he would like to get accomplished. What are those? As you said, Liz, he enters that kind of last year here. We'll hear from him. We'll let the folks know as that kind of shows up.
We sure will. Today is a great day, Steve mentioned, weather-wise, to be outside. Great opportunity. Sign up for a tea time at Breck's new Day-S renovated golf course. Yes.
That's exactly right.
A lot of things.
This is part of the whole renovation kind of phase 1.
Yeah.
When we're talking about renovating like the zoo and just kind of all that stuff up. That's part of this. Apparently they like double the length of this thing. All sorts of amenities out there.
Yeah.
So why don't you give them a look, get the tea time going, get out there, smash a couple of golf balls around and have some fun.
How about it? Steve, Johnny, it'd be a good day to tee up, grab a partner, golfing together.
There you
I
go.
think Brandon Shackelford has actually played that course.
Yeah,
before.
I've played out there before too. I'm not very good.
Hey, I caddy.
So
I ain't
humble.
saying nothing. I caddy.
You know, there's the famous saying, golf is a good walk spoiled.
Yep.
But you know what? I enjoy it, especially on a day like today. Why not get out there and enjoy it?
No question.
What a day it is going to be out there, Steve. I'm curious. You used to play a little bit more before you had some little caddies living in your house, perhaps?
Boy, yeah, kids just eat up a little bit of time, right?
A little bit more
bit
time.
about that. Yeah,
And discretionary income.
You know how we always, we make these like New Year's resolutions, whatever it is.
Yeah.
About like 2 years ago, mine was I was going to get out and play golf more. And meanwhile, I've now got about an inch thick layer of dust on my golf clubs in my garage. So that's going well.
Maybe it's time to revisit that goal.
You and Matt are great parents, so that's awesome.
Yes, they are.
Well, we've been co-parenting for a while, Johnny. We're good at it.